will call to order tonight's Board of Zoning Appeals meeting. If you all will join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Kay, will you do the roll call for us?
Yes. Mr. Ferrucci. Mr. Grinslade.
Here.
Mr. Fain.
Here.
And Mr. Stevenson.
Here.
Thank you.
We do have a quorum for tonight's meeting. We will now ask for an approval of our minutes from August 25th, 2021. I believe that was circulated to board members prior to tonight's meeting. Do we have any comments or questions regarding the minutes? If not, I would entertain a motion. Motion to approve the minutes. We have a motion by Rick. Second. Second by Tom. All those in favor, use the signifying aye. 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 The minutes approved. Now, before we commence with our matters for the agenda tonight, we do have a quorum for tonight's meeting, but we only have 3 board members. So for a petition to pass, all 3 board members will have to agree to that. But the petitioners do have the right, if they want to wait for our 4th board member to be a part of our meeting, you can request to have your petition continued, and we will accommodate that. So I wanted to give you that opportunity, but you can proceed today as well. I will call our first matter tonight, case number VA-21-32, Strom Impervious, 10579 Geist View Drive, Fishers, Indiana, 46055. And it is requesting approval of developmental standards variance from a UDO Article 3.2, Sections 3.23, R2 Residential District Standards, Line 5B, impervious area of lot maximum to allow for an increase in maximum impervious surface coverage from 35% to 45% to accommodate a planned patio and potential future pool and patio area. The subject site is generally located on the southeast side of Geist Reservoir, west of Oleo Road, in the Springs of Cambridge subdivision. We will now call on the petitioner.
Good evening. I'm Matt Strom. I brought just a couple things I'll put on the document scanner here. So we're seeking a variance from the R2 Residential District Standards maximum impervious area of 35% and seeking to increase that to 45 in order to accommodate our planned patio and potential future pool and patio area. So currently our home is in the interior finish stages of construction with a closing date of November 3rd. The home's being built by Dries Homes. Pending your approval, Dries Homes will install the patio approximately 22 by 22 prior to the November 3rd closing date. In March of 2022, pending your approval, Family Leisure would install the proposed pool 16 foot by 32 foot and appropriate concrete perimeter. That's all I have.
Thank you. Staff?
Good evening, my name is Tyler Folk. I'm a Planner 1 with the Department of Planning and Zoning at the City of Fishers, presenting the findings of fact for VA 21-32, Strom impervious. So as stated, Matthew Strom, the homeowner, is requesting a variance from the R2 developmental standards to increase lot impervious area to 45%. Per the existing plot plan, the existing impervious on the lot is about 34.9%, so they're already pretty maxed out. The maximum impervious for R2 is 35%. So here is the location of 10579 Geistview Drive in the Springs of Cambridge subdivision. As you can see, it's drains into the Geist Reservoir just off Oleo Road there. Here is the existing conditions. As you can see, as of our most recent aerial photography, the home is currently in construction. So I took the liberty to take the plot plan and measure the impervious. The measurements I came up with are the same that are indicated on the plot plan provided by Dries Homes, 34.9% existing impervious surface coverage. So here's the plan that was presented to me. As you can see, their future planned patio will increase the lot impervious significantly, taking it to about 43.7% impervious. As of today, there have been no public comments received for this variance. And staff recommends approval to the board on the condition that the variance approval letter is recorded to the property. Staff feels that the project would not negatively impact the surrounding area or be detrimental to the health and safety of others. Any questions?
Thank you. Board, any questions?
Yes. I've got a question. From the map that you just showed us, it looks like the Geistview Drive runs between this property and the reservoir. Am I seeing that correctly?
Yes.
So how does the additional surface water get to the reservoir?
How is stormwater conveyed? So stormwater is conveyed. There's a rear yard swale that drains to the east. And then the beehive, or the inlet for that is, I believe it's over in this area. And then that storm pipe then runs north to Geist Reservoir and outlets in this vicinity over here.
So it's going under the street?
Yes, it's going under the street, and I also believe that is a county-regulated drain.
Any further questions?
Yes, you said, going back to your plot plan,
Wrong way.
that you were the one who, because it says Lake Ridge Lane up there, not Geistview Drive.
It was a mistake by the builder on this particular plot plan, which we pointed out to them, that is Geistview Drive.
Yeah, as you can see, the above the red circle where I have circled the lot size and impervious lot coverage, the proper address is listed.
Okay, this is making sure, because I
Yeah.
noticed the street was not
Yes.
the
Yeah.
street.
And just to be sure, the swale that carries it to the beehive, that's adequate to carry the additional water?
That would probably be a question for the stormwater engineer. To make sure on that, I am not aware of those requirements.
I would, Ross, City of Fishers, Planning, Zoning. The precedent with this particular area, we have discussed at length with Jason Armour, who is the stormwater engineer for the City of Fishers. And it's his explanation to us that while you're correct, it is not directly, this lot is not directly feeding into Geist, that the stormwater from this entire area that is going into these swales and then into those pipes and then into Geist is adequate for this area.
Okay. Any further questions? Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
At this time, I will open the public hearing. Anyone wishing to address the board may step to the podium. Please provide your name and address and then share your remarks that you want to share regarding this matter. Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. Any further comments, questions from the board members? If not, I will entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve VA 2132 with the stipulation that this be recorded to the property.
We have a motion by Rick. Second by Tom. All those in favor, use a signifying voice. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries. Thank you. Our next agenda item is matter number VA-21-33, Yaxall Impervious, 11836 Bingos Drive, Fishers, Indiana, 46037. Kelly Yaxall, hopefully I'm pronouncing the last name correctly, is requesting approval of a development standards variance from UDO Article 3.2, Section 3.24, R3 Residential District Standards, Line 5B, impervious area of lot maximum, to allow for an increase in maximum impervious surface coverage from 40% to 45%, thus permitting the addition of a pool and patio area. The subject site is generally located north of 126th Street and east of Hoosier Road in the Bristol's subdivision. We will now call on the petitioner.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Brian Yaxall at 11836 Bengals Drive, seeking a variance from maximum impervious area of 40% to 45%, seeking to put a pool and patio behind my home. Always a lifelong dream to put a pool in the back of my home for my family and kids, and really looking forward to it. I've been saving for many years to do this. Very excited about it, and I do have Tyler Folk with me, the planning gentleman with me, and he's going to show some pictures to get everything hopefully approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for the petitioner? Thank you. We'll now call on staff.
All right, my name is Tyler Folk, the City of Fishers, Department of Planning and Zoning, presenting staff report for VA-21-33, Yaxall Impervious. The Yaxalls are the petitioners here. The current zoning of the lot is R3. The maximum impervious for R3 is 40%, and the existing impervious on the lot is 32.7%. As stated, they are seeking a variance to allow for 45% impervious surface coverage to accommodate the planned pool and patio. So here's the general location of 11836 Bengals Lane in the Bristol subdivision. It's kind of nestled there between 126 and I-69. Here we have it zoomed in a little bit more. So here are the existing conditions on the lot. As you can see, it's at that 32.7% impervious area, as highlighted in red. And then the proposed improvements, they're proposing approximately 1,000 square feet of impervious surface area, which would bring the new lot impervious to 42.8%. The stormwater on this site is conveyed via a rear yard swale that flows to the east to an inlet, which you can see circled there up near the home. And then from there it flows south through storm pipes to the detention pond, as indicated there. No public comments have been received as of today in support or opposition to this proposed variance. Staff recommends approval to the board with the condition that the variance approval letter is recorded to the property. Staff feels that the project would not negatively impact the surrounding area or be detrimental to the health and safety of others. Any questions with this?
Thank you. Any questions? Thank you. Okay. At this time, I will open the public hearing. Anyone wishing to address the board may step to the podium. Please provide your name and address and share any remarks that are related to this petition. Seeing none, I will close the public hearing. Any further questions, comments? I will entertain a motion.
I make a motion that we approve VA 2133, the variance approval letter to be recorded.
We have a motion by Tom,
Second that.
second by Rick. Kay, and I'll ask you to do roll call for this.
Mr. Grinslade,
Yes.
Mr. Fain,
Yes.
and Mr. Stevenson.
Yes, the motion carries. I don't see any old business or new business. Any staff communications for today?
We just have one. Just wanted to remind everyone that we do have a working lunch for both Fishers BZA and Fall Creek BZA. That is Tuesday, October 5th, right here in this room. It'll be from 12 to 1:30. So feel free to bring everything that you kind of have questions. Megan and myself and our staff will just kind of reset everything with the change and some of our leadership, and happy to have all you guys participate in that.
Thanks, Ross. Okay. If there's nothing further, I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion and a second. We are adjourned. Thank you.